Hi, everyone. Blessings, Alafia. This is Yanni, the only luckologist. And this is the beautiful Cheryl, all the way from
Arizona.
Arizona. Yes. And Cheryl got to me. You texted me at what time this morning to say the plane landed?
Oh gosh.
Around 7.
Yeah, around 7
Around
o'clock.
7 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, 7 a.m. I've been flying all night.
All night, right? How long is that flight?
It's just 4 hours and 30 minutes. About 4 hours, 30 minutes.
Oh, that's like a trip to Trinidad. My God. So, Cheryl, let's start with this. You are a stalker.
Yes.
A stalker.
Yes. I've been stalking you for 3 years.
For 3 years,
Yeah.
right. What made you start stalking me?
First of all, I've always loved locks.
Uh-huh.
I was getting tired of doing my hair.
Uh-huh.
I was going through a divorce, and I just wanted something totally different. I wanted
Right.
to do something that I wanted to do
With your
instead
hair.
of with my hair.
With your hair.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. So I did my hair and I did my daughter's hair.
Okay, so you maintain both. But what is amazing with you, no one has ever touched your hair until this moment.
That's right. That's
Why
right.
is that?
There's the times that when they touched my hair, it didn't feel right.
Uh-huh.
They would do something wrong.
Right,
So
right,
it just
right.
wouldn't feel right. So I just said I've always, most of the time, have always done my own hair.
Right. And when it came to locks, this is the first person, I'm the first person that
Yes,
ever
you
touched.
are. Yes, yes. I followed you for a year before I put my locks in.
Right.
And what I liked about it was you talked about the health of the hair, not about the technique.
Right.
So, and I love that. And so, because everybody's usually worried about what it looks like.
Yeah.
And it's going to be all dirty looking and all these,
And all these
type
words
of
they
things.
put
Yeah.
in it, like the ugly
Yeah.
stage and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the most important thing is the health of the hair.
The health
That's
of
what
the
I
hair from
wanted.
the
Yeah.
inside out.
From the
and
inside
you're
out.
also very holistic.
Yes,
yeah,
I
you're
am.
which we'll discuss in a little bit.
Yeah.
So let's start, before we get into what you do for a living, which I find is very exciting. Let's start with, how was your experience first with Jimmy? How was the wash?
With Jimmy, the wash was amazing. And I was told that it wasn't the full.
No, your hair was already clean. And he was washing you for like almost 40 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, he did amazing. Massaged my scalp, like he opened up all the pores, and that peppermint just made it more refreshing. So it was the best wash I've ever had. I've never had a wash like this.
Oh, thank you. Well, he's somewhere in the back doing God knows what. But I'll let him know. Jimmy, she like it wash. Okay. And what have you learned with while I was doing it here? What have you learned?
To the main thing that you always say, less is more. Okay, don't do so much to your hair. I washed my hair maybe too much. I only
Way too much.
Yeah, and I live in Arizona, so that probably made it dry out even more, I guess.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. Oh, it was very crunchy.
Yeah.
And too bad I didn't even expect to do a video. Too bad we didn't do a first video because it just stuck out like a helmet. You can shake it a little bit so you can see how it's moving. There we go. It's actually moving now.
yeah.
Nothing was moving a while ago when you first came. All right. So, but you actually, your log journey, though you have extremely healthy hair, exceptionally healthy, I'd like to say, your log journey had a bit of a bump because you've been through a what?
Through a divorce.
Right.
So, and it's not just the divorce, it's just through the years, but the last last 2 years has been a real struggle.
It's been a
real
struggle.
But yeah, now I'm 5 months divorced now.
5 months
and
divorced.
So now I'm healing. I'm going through the healing process right now.
Good, spiritually, emotionally, psychologically.
Exactly.
But what it did to your hair, you had a patch. And guys, I apologize. I really did not expect to do a video with her. This was just because I have a crazy busy day today. This literally just happened 2 seconds ago. Let's do a quick video. The sense of her hair it didn't fall out, but it thinned out, right? So this will inspire anybody who's going through a major life change, whether a divorce, a breakup. Like the young lady said, stress has an impact on us in many, many ways. And this was the impact it had on you.
Yeah.
During the divorce, what were you doing to maintain your hair until you come to see me?
Just spraying the rose water and the oil, and I would put on the Black Jamaican castor oil. That's all I did, but spray it with just that. And I felt something was going on, and
what were the symptoms?
Yeah, well, not itching. It felt like pulling, like little strands of hair were pulling in this area.
That's the nerve.
Yeah,
stuff, right?
yeah. And so I guess, and that's where the stress was.
Yeah,
right
it
there.
wasn't really. The rest of your hair was fine.
Yeah.
The good thing is really not bad. I've seen a lot worse. We were talking about my client Tina, who I did a few a couple of months ago, you know, about her with her stress. We did that video. Yours wasn't as bad. So now let's go into what you do for a living.
Okay. What I do is I do consultation on pretty much any kind of health issue. I'm sharing Dr. Jennifer Daniels' protocols. And so if there's anything wrong, I'm trying to teach people not to have to call 911. That's what I learned.
In any form it comes in. Because it could also be calling 911 and you're sick and taking a bunch of medication. We are talking about that.
Exactly.
Running to the doctor, becoming a hypochondriac.
Right.
Right.
Right. And I'm in a group, a healthy alternative, where there's lots of fasting going on, where you can heal just from doing fasting. I do intermittent fasting.
I'm intermittent. That's why I can't go to breakfast with you guys. I'm intermittent fasting now.
Yeah, and it's past breakfast time.
I swear by intermittent. It has changed my life.
It's changed my life too as well.
I swear by it.
Yeah, but that's what I do. Just phone consultation. I've gone to homes. I've done taught the Gerson therapy, where I go to homes and teach them how to prepare their meals
properly.
Yeah, to buy organic and healthy.
Organically, right. Yeah. But you have your own YouTube channel.
I have my own YouTube channel. It's under my name, Cheryl McDaniel, and it's called Rags of Riches to Royalty. But just put my name in there on the YouTube and everything.
Cheryl McDaniel.
Yeah, SHERYL.
You're going to text that to me so I can put it, because everybody you're going to hit me up, because you know people don't you know this for a fact. You're a stalker. People just don't listen. They'll be like, what did she say?
Yeah, yeah.
I know, right? That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, I said it. She said it. Okay. Sure. And it's called Rags to what?
Rags of Riches to Royalty.
To royalty.
It's going from divorce to from before divorce and then after divorce.
Right.
In my journey.
And your journey. Right. And it's also, do you incorporate healthy living also in your
also
videos?
too. Yes, I do.
Oh, you do. Okay. What advice, so we could wrap this up, what advice would you give anybody that's starting their locks or going through what you're going through? There's somebody right now going through a divorce, and yes, if you want to cut your hair, fine, but for those who want to keep their hair, what advice would you give any man or woman that's going through something?
I would tell them, first of all, you got to be around positive people. You want to have the positive energy, around you, and just keep it simple. Keep it really, really simple. You don't need all those products on your hair. Mainly, like I said, I use the rose water, natural things on my hair.
Right.
And keep the positive energy around me.
And most importantly is what you put on the inside, because we were talking about that.
The food.
The food.
The nutrients.
Yes, that is your Achilles heel.
Yeah.
If you're putting crap on the inside, it's going to come out on the outside. Your hair is still part of your body.
It is.
So you're wondering why your hair is not responding properly. For some people, ask yourself, what am I eating? You mentioned about kidney failure when she was talking about it. Drinking water. I don't understand how people don't drink.
They don't drink enough water, and that's where the strokes come in. If you have a stroke,
failures,
it's because of lack of water.
Lack of water, yes.
Yeah.
Because if your plant dies or a tree dies from no water, what do you think your poor little organs doing? They're shriveling up and they're dying.
Exactly.
Right. So anyway, Cheryl, you decide you want to be a year client, which I have many of who I see once a year. Yeah. You wouldn't be the first or the last. I will see you next year, God willing. We will. By then, you'll have your website up. I hope we are manifesting this. Right. Yes, good. Ashe. And we're going to talk more. I'm going to do a bigger promotion. I heard you mention that you have supplies and products and stuff, health products that you sell or whatever. So I'll definitely like to do a promotional video with you, God willing. It was great meeting you.
Thank you so much for having me here. I mean, like I said, I prayed beforehand. I said, if I'm meant to come here,
what I tell
I'm going to be here.
People think I'm being rude because I don't see everybody. It's divine orders. It's not arrogance. If anybody listening to this, if you were meant, those who have sat in my chair know this for a fact, whether it's here in Georgia. If you were meant to sit in my chair, it is going to happen. If it's not meant,
and you called right away.
Yeah, if it's meant to happen,
the next day. I was like, whoa, okay.
And some people, people get mad. I cannot take everyone that calls me. I would die from exhaustion. I have to wait. I have to, vet people and all of that. But I'm glad we met. You're a great energy. You look amazing. Guys, you're going to see her pictures. And let me, not to be mean, I have to tell you, she looks a different age before she got her hair done. Look how she's flicking it. And we look like 10. We're like, yo, you looking like 20 years younger. Do you mind telling people your age now?
Oh, no problem. 57. I turned 57 in June.
In June. You look amazing. And when you came in here, you was looking like 60. Because you were stressed. We
I was stressed out.
Admit it.
You lifted the stress off of me.
It started with Jimmy Amazing Wash. I did my magic, put my mojo stuff.
Yeah. Oh, it feels good.
You're glowing.
It feels so good. It feels so good.
It was great seeing you, Cheryl. I look forward to seeing you next year, God willing. Bless. Okay, guys. Blessings, everyone. This is Cheryl, part 2 of the True Globetrotter. The first time we met where she flew in from
Arizona to New Jersey.
And now you flew in from
Texas
to
Atlanta, Georgia.
There we go. We're actually in Norcross, Georgia, but it's the same thing, give or take. Yeah. So, you are... First, your hair grew like crazy. You look amazing, by the way. It's been a little less than a year.
A little less than a year. Yeah. I just turned 58, so
I know everybody would be like, no friggin' way. Not only that, the last time I saw you, Monkey was still alive. We lost our dogs our fur babies a month apart. Exactly a month apart. Right. So they're in heaven playing, getting into shenanigans, eating Scooby snacks and getting belly rubs. We just wish they were here. But you're big on health. You're a health expert. Yes, quickly, what do you do?
I do consultations. I'm an alternative health consultation person. So I talk to people over the phone, whatever ailment they may have. I just tell them what they need to do in order to get better. And I try to teach them so that they can do better themselves. And even do it themselves.
But more holistic care versus taking medication and all that stuff.
Exactly. And I take the turpentine. I usually tell most of my clients, don't even start turpentine unless you're going to be drinking the water, and of course you have the elimination part going on.
But today you told Jimmy and I about turpentine.
Yes, I did.
Right. Really quickly, what is turpentine?
Okay, turpentine is the sap that comes from a pine tree. It's something that was used years ago. It used to be a cure for all. But basically, it's the sap from the pine tree, and like I said, it used to be a cure for all, for any ailment, and you have to know how to take it, and what to take it with, and when to take it. So just do your study.
Do your study on turpentine. What is the type of turpentine should they...
You want the 100% gum spirits turpentine, not the kind that's for the paint.
Right, of course, because I know people are like, isn't that something you put in paint?
Yeah,
right.
It's dangerous. It's dangerous. People always want it. But I've been taking it for over 2 years. I'm still here.
And that's why you look amazing.
Yeah.
But one of the things it helps with, because I talk to a lot of my clients about candida and yeast, which is sugar, which sits in the gut, and you get all these skin problems.
Exactly. So when you take it for candida, you take it with sugar, believe it or not. The sugar is the bait for the parasite. You pour a little bit of the turpentine on it, and you take it with water.
Right.
And it just gets the parasites to want to leave the body. That's what you want it to do.
So the sugar is baiting it.
It's baiting it.
Right.
Yes.
I would think that all this turpentine and this healthy eating, and I know people like, what I got to do it here? It has a lot to do with here, because your hair is very healthy. They're going to see parts 1 and part 2 of these videos combined. And I would like to think that your lifestyle is what creates this amazing healthy hair you have. At what age again?
I'm 58. I just turned 58 June 27th.
Amazing. Right. So healthy eating. I would like the next time we meet, because we're going to meet in Georgia, most likely, God willing, I would really like to sit with you and, promote your business, promote what you're doing. And we do a session via video, so more people could have questions and ask you, and you could answer it there. That sounds good? Okay. What advice would you give anyone to wrap up? Just healthy eating, healthy hair. What advice? Guys, sorry the camera is moving. I'm not on my tripod.
Well, watch the stress level. And like I said, eat healthy, get that water in, get the good food in, get the elimination in. Keep your mood up to a happy level
at all times. Yes,
at all times.
Yes, because sadness, depression, all that, it does compromise our immune system. I keep telling people that. Laugh, you gotta laugh. Yes. It's a cure for the soul. I enjoy, as always. It's a pleasure seeing you. I pray that we see each other, because you're gonna be a 6-month person, which I love.
Yes,
and we'll be back.
Thank you so much, Jimmy.
Why you gotta be Jimmy?
Why did my hair really good?
Why always got? What about Yanni?
Yanni, we got the good conversation.
Okay, I'm just. What the heck? It's always about Jimmy. I swear to God, this dude is stealing my clients. What is going on?
The scalp feels amazing.
Okay, and Yanni, let's not. Okay, I'm joking. I'm kidding. I love it. You know, we're a team. All right. We will see you in 6 months, God willing, and have a safe trip back to Texas. All right. No problem.